Welcome to supper, everybody. Tonight I'm gonna be cooking fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, pan of cornbread, and I'm gonna try my hand at some pinto beans, but they're gonna be in the Instapot. So I already got my beans and my chicken broth in the Instapot. Have an onion going in. Big old fat smoked ham hock going in. I'm putting two. I'm gonna see what happens. Cook them for about 45 minutes on high pressure. And as soon as my beautiful bride gets here, she's gonna be taking over the camera. I need both hands. Anyway, see y'all in just a second. Alright, so now what I'm doing, now that I have my beautiful bride back behind the counter, back behind the camera, we're gonna be able to do this a little easier. So what I'm doing, I'm taking my boneless pork chops and I'm just kind of lay them in the flour, absorb any extra moisture that might be on. Setting them to the side for a second. Got an egg in there. I'm gonna put a little moo juice. And just out of habit, I'm gonna put a little water in it. Don't know why. Always done it, always worked for me. So that's what we're gonna be dipping the pork chops in. Something you can do. You take a little bit of this and drizzle over in your flour. And you can go ahead and get those little crunchy bits. So take your fingers and kind of put them in there. But I just like to play with food. But yeah, all those little crunchy bits you see that are kind of thick right there, they'll stick to it and give you some more crunch. Anyway, next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I do my cornbread. Got my cast iron in the oven, warming up for the cornbread. Now I'm not gonna be able to give you measurements. I learned this from my mama. She said, well, put about this much in there and about this much in there and make it this consistency. So I said, just mine. So that's what we're gonna do. Do need an egg. So, cornmeal. I think it's self-rising. I ain't real sure. Just get you one like that and go. 1, 2. That's a 2/3 cup measuring. So you can say 2 2/3, which is 6, 4, 6.
Just put 2 scoops in there.
Yeah. 2 scoops. What was that?
2 scoops.
2 scoops. 2 scoops of raisins.
Raisin bran.
Yeah. There you go. And
I'm tired. I'm a little slow.
And about this much flour.
That much. Perfect.
How much is that? I don't know.
There was that much.
Yeah. Anyway. 1 egg.
Liquid chicken.
Liquid chicken. Put that in there. Now, the consistency you want kind of thin. You'll want to do a thinner cornbread. We're going to pour all that in there. We're going to have some more. Because the thicker you make your batter, the denser your cornbread is going to be. So the thinner it is, you got more moisture in there, so it's going to be a little bit more moist.
More moo juice.
Y'all doing good this week? I hope so.
It's just, we got to work 5 whole days this week.
You ain't got to. You can take off.
I mean, I can. That's dangerous to start talking myself into.
Well, I get it. If I didn't get off so early, I'd be that way too. And if you think you got it a little too thin, just let it sit there for a minute. That cornmeal they're gonna rehydrate. And that's kind of the consistency you want. Where it just run off the spoon. Maybe a little thin, maybe a little thinner. Yeah, let's make it a little thinner. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. You set that to the side, put your milk to the side, and then we'll be on to our next adventure. Alright, got the potatoes on, they're fixing to start boiling. I'm fixing to bring the skillet out of the oven, which is at 430 degrees. My brother cooks his at 425. My mom cooks hers at 450. I cook mine at 430 because I want it to be different. That's just the way we are. Anyway, skillet's gonna be screaming hot.
It's screaming.
Yeah, it's screaming. Don't touch it. And if you live in the South, you always got to have a bacon grease container. And that's going to be the big question. Do you use butter? Or do you use bacon grease for your cornbread? Let's go melt right in there. We'll give it a nice crunchy texture. About time to cook some more bacon.
It's always time to cook more bacon.
Always it's time. Anyway, just take that bacon grease and just roll it. And just roll it around in there on the sides.
All on the edges.
Yeah.
You move my hand because you know I'll touch it.
I know you will. I don't want you to touch it. I don't need to be a doctor.
I'm
So
very accident prone.
We just take this, just pour it off in there. Scrape all that goodness out. Some people put salt and pepper in it. I don't. Because usually people put butter on their cornbread. And it makes it entirely too salty because you're adding salted butter and you're adding salt to it. Not necessarily a good thing. You put that in there and you let it cook. And I'm going to tell you like my great grandmother used to tell me, you cook it till it's done. There ain't no time. Anyway, got that going. We got 16 minutes on the pinto beans in the Instapot with the ham hocks. I don't know how these are going to turn out. I've never done it before. Y'all are learning with me. So, after these messages, we'll be doing the pork chops. We'll be right back. Alright, now we're going to be starting the pack chaps. These are not bone-in pork chops. These are boneless pork chops. And, my dog wants out, so excuse us for just 1 second. Hi, welcome back to We'll Let the Dog Outside.
I did.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to take that, just set it in there. Just let her cook. And what I did, I actually put flour on these earlier and they've already absorbed all of it. So you take it, put it in there. And I did put a little hot sauce in here. It doesn't make it spicy, it just adds flavor. So anybody asking, does it make it spicy? Absolutely not. If it made it spicy, my wife would need it and I would get in trouble. And I don't like getting in trouble. But you want to push down on it real good. Shake off the excess. See all the little, all that's going to turn crispy. That's what you want. Well, what I want anyway. And you just
Lay it away from you now. That's
Yeah.
frying rule 101.
Right. and I'm trying to keep the grease around 330. I like cooking at that. 350 to me seems a little hot. Now you notice what I'm doing with my fingers. All that egg and flour mixture was on my fingers. Don't wash it down the drain and throw it in the sink. Put it back in your bowl. Mix it in there. It gives you those little crispy bits that I was showing you earlier. So those get done, we'll be back at you. Alright, I got the last 2 pork chops in. The beans just cut off. They're actually coming down the pressure. Cornbread's looking good, not quite done yet. I got my butter and my mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna mash it the old school way with this thing right here. It really screws up my drawer when I'm trying to close it.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna put a little pepper in it. As much or as little as you want. And this natural sea salt does not like to come out of.
There's a lot coming out.
Okay, that means stop, everybody. Gentlemen, if you're wondering, when your wife says something like that, that means that's enough.
I was just
That
watching.
means that's enough. There's a lot coming out. Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put a little bit of grated Romano cheese. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just to give it a little extra something. Once I got all that incorporated, that's when I'll start putting the milk. Now, I have put too much milk before, and for some odd reason we had instant potatoes in there, and it works. So if you make them a little too runny or a little too thin,
Then
if you have some instant potatoes, put them in there.
and if you don't have instant potatoes, congratulations, you have potato soup.
Absolutely.
That's so loud.
Yeah, it is. But it's fun. Once you get it consistency you want. See, you know my wife. And she said, that's so loud, that means you should stop.
You're just missing. This is not true. I'm saying that's loud because I know your microphone on your phone is picking it up and it's even louder than what I'm hearing it.
See how much she loves me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's your cream potatoes, mashed potatoes, however you want to say it. Pork chops are just about done. Beans are fixing to be done. Cornbread's almost done. Alright, now we're on the plate. We're gonna take a piece of cornbread. We're gonna do this. Take it over here, these beans. Dump those on top of there. I'm gonna take a little bit of pepper juice. Now, ham hocks. I'm gonna give me a piece of this. I mean, it just falls apart. It's so hot. Take us one of these pork chops. These mashed potatoes. Put a little bit of salt on my potatoes and a little bit on the beans. A little pepper on my potatoes, a little pepper on the beans. And my favorite part, taking some of this butter. Some of it, not all of it, but most of it. Put it on that cornbread. Smear it on there. That's okay, I'll eat that too. Stick it right there. Take you a slice of onion. Put it right there by them beans. That right there is Country Meal 101, and it will make you oh so happy and oh so sleepy. Hope you enjoyed this edition of doing it with Lee in the kitchen. Ew. Anywho, y'all have a good week. We'll see you next time.